Today on the channel, these are the two droids I'm looking for, C-3PO and R2-D2 unboxed. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel as we continue our daily Star Wars unboxings as we continue on through the Power of the Force line, as today we open up the two most famous droids of all time, R2-D2 and C-3PO. But for all your modern day droid needs, make sure you hit up Big Bad Toy Store, link in the description below. Two more heavy hitters from the Star Wars universe. You guys knew they had to be out quick in that new Power of the Force line back in the 90s. The most iconic droids of all time, and two of the most popular characters, especially to a lot of kids out there. A lot of kids love C-3PO and R2-D2. I was no different as a kid, and I'm sure the same as you guys. So these were must-haves in the early goings. They were right in the heavy hitter lineup right away with Luke, Han, Chewie, Darth Vader, Stormtrooper, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and R2 and C-3PO. Those are your heavy hitters. Had to be there. So let's take a look at R2 first, then we'll unbox him, then we'll do C-3PO, and we'll finish it up at the end. But there is old R2. Very, very simple. You know, sometimes some of these droids almost look like they should just be accessories. I almost would have liked to see C-3PO and R2-D2 in the same box. Maybe shave $1 or $2 off the price point, and there you go. It's a little cheap 2-pack, but you know, it's okay. They got their own card as well. So we're familiar with the power of the power of the Force. We're okay with the Power of the Force packaging by now. We know Darth Vader up top. We got R2-D2 right underneath him. You got the R2 figure there, and then you got that little ray of light that comes through. It's funny, if you would have asked me before I bought these again, Kyle, draw a picture of what you think the packaging looks like. I remember this yellow and red being more aggressive on the packaging than it actually is. I don't know why that is, but it's just what I remember. But very simple front of the pack, looks cool. On the back, once again, you got a long story about R2. It tells his whole life story and then some on the back, which is pretty cool. You got that original heavy hitter lineup, some vehicles, the fan club, the UPC, a few warnings, Star Wars up at the top. That's about it for the back of the package. Very simple packaging, very small figure. Height 96M, Navigator T-65 X-Wing fighter, astromech droid, affiliation, the Rebel Alliance. So there you go. Let's open him up. Let's open up old R2. It's been way too long. A must-have. See you later. Like I said, very small. There it is. See you later. And there he is. Not a lot to him, but it brings me back. Does his leg go up? It does not. Oh my gosh. His blue is falling off of my fingers. It's kind of falling out. I don't know if time's been bad to R2 or what's going on. Oh man, that's hot garbage. It's the blue around his eye. I guess. Is falling off, so I guess time has not been good to R2, obviously. His leg does push in. I forgot, that's right. It pushes in, and then you can pull it out with the little notch there. Pulls it in and out. Gosh, that's terrible. This R2's hot garbage. I can't put this in my display. Come on, R2. What are we doing? I remember as a kid, I believe the original R2 did not have his third leg, which was always, I don't know about weird, but he was always two legs to me. And then when this came out, I was like, wow, they finally got that third leg. What amazing achievements in figure technology. We were impressed by little things back in the mid-90s. Didn't take a lot to impress us. And then, you know, Todd McFarlane came wrong with Spawn toys, and our minds were all blown with the toys we're turning into. It was a crazy time, the mid-90s. This R2, very simple, more of an accessory than an actual figure. Pretty much. It's a step above an accessory, I would call it. Very disappointing on the paint. I got blue speckles all over me. As you guys know, I have a million other R2s, so this probably isn't going to be my go-to R2-D2, unfortunately. It's just the way it's going to be. So it's an okay figure. Time has not been good to the paint job on this one. Let's see C-3PO. Hopefully things have improved with our boy C-3PO. So there he is, that same packaging we saw earlier. You got C-3PO on the side there. Very cool gold flake color to him, metallic, vacuum packed, or whatever you want to call it. There's the old back, same back as R2. realistic metallized body. Very realistic. He's a realistic looking robot. Let's open him up. Let's see how realistic he is. Maybe he'll tell me a story. See you later. See you later. Oh, plastic prison. We'll put you back. We'll pretend that didn't happen. Plastic prison shot of old C-3PO. I always like this figure. I like C-3PO. See you later. Kind of a little bit of a nerd, I would say. A little nerdy, but he's alright. He means well. He's got the perfect arms. I mean, this is a really solid figure, especially for 1996. Definitely an improvement over the original C-3PO, which I had back in the day. I always had issues with his arms and legs falling off on me all the time, which is a cool feature, but they wouldn't stay in like I'd like them to. This one, I believe, all stays in. It does. I believe they later released one where you could kind of break them apart like the old school one, but this is one that sticks together. You know, this is a very solid C-3PO. You release this in the vintage collection line today, I'm sure people would complain, but it's not far off. It's not a bad figure. You can really display this one with any Star Wars line across the board. It does fit in pretty good. Like, I got the Tanis Speak, or however you say his name. I got him here. Those don't look out of proportion at all. They look all right. He could blend in together. A very, very solid figure. Definitely better than the R2, as it feels more of a figure, I guess, because of the size. And the gold is not flaking off on me, so I like that a whole lot. As the R2, I got a mess here to clean up. Just flaking off. It's just the paint wearing out. I don't think people planned on collecting these toys. I know a lot of people planned their retirement on these toys, and that was one of those stocks that didn't pay off. But very, very cool. I like the C-3PO a whole lot more than the R2. Is what it is, a trip down memory lane at this point as we continue unboxing these Star Wars toys as I work towards my new Star Wars display. I've been working on and putting ideas, putting the pen and paper on and all that fun stuff. So follow the channel, subscribe to the channel, and you can follow along on all the Star Wars adventures. Don't forget to like the video, and leave me your comment. Did you ever pick these bad boys up? Do you have these, or do you have a different set that you like way better? I'm sure there's some better ones out there, and I'll probably get to them in some of these unboxings in the future. It's a long year of unboxings on the channel of Star Wars figures. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. That's for sure. Just remember that. So for C-3PO and R2-D2, I'm Kyle. I'll see you guys all real soon.